What do you think about these pictures? Don't you think they are so beautiful?
Did you know all of these pictures are made an inspiration from mathematics? And I will show you more about the beauty inside of mathematics. But before we go, let me introduce myself. My name is Khairunnisa and I'm a student majoring in mathematics education at the State University of Jakarta. If you heard mathematics, what do you think about it? I used to believe that maths was about learning boring formulas to solve abstract problems that didn't mean anything to me. But I realized and began to see that mathematics is immensely practical and even beautiful. It's not just about finding answers but also about learning to ask the right question. And that mathematics is not about memorizing sequential numbers but rather about forming new ways to see problems, so we can solve them by combining insight with imagination. And now I think mathematics is a sound. Mathematics is a beautiful sound just like see and touch. It's a sound that allows us to perceive realities which would be otherwise incredible to us. Mathematics is our sounds for patterns, relationships, and logical connections. It's a whole new way to see the world. And now I want to show you a mathematical reality that I guess you have seen before but perhaps never really perceived it. It's been hidden in plain sight your entire life. This is pattern of Delta River and this is pattern of a tree. Did you notice they have similar patterns? These shapes are examples of what we call fractals as mathematicians. Fractal is timeless pattern, and fractal is small objects are identical to big ones in endless repetition. Fractals get their name from the same place as fractions and fractures. It is a reference to the broken and shattered shapes we find around us in nature.
또 여기 대각선마다 같은 숫자가 있는데
패턴은 여기에만 있는 게 아니야. 저기에도 있지. 뭐가 보이나?
프랙탈이야.
작은 조각이 전체와 똑같은 자기 유사적 반복 구조. 우리가 사는 세상 어디서든 볼 수 있지. 유한 속 무한이다. 아름다워.
And next is golden ratio. Golden ratio is very special number in maths. Golden ratio is irrational numbers close to 1.618. Golden ratio is a mathematical reality that, like fractals, you can find everywhere. Mathematicians love making patterns too, and the people who do this will have a special name. We call them artists, musicians, sculptors, painters, cinematographers. They are all pattern creators. One of them, Mike Naylor, he is an artist and he is inspired by mathematics. People think math have very little to do with life or being alive, but with his art, I want to show you what he did like art inspired by mathematics. It is all about life and beauty and patterns and connections, and that this can be some of the most inspiring things of all. And I'm going to show you how one mathematical pattern led him to create art, music, and poetry too. And this is a pattern we can get from a puzzle, the Towers of Hanoi. And from one pattern, we can get so many other patterns and other steps. And from one pattern, you can make many portraits. And we back to a pattern from a puzzle, the towers of Hanoi. And back again from one pattern, he makes a bakasong. And this is his picture, which is inspired by Abacaba pattern too. And he also said there is nothing closer to real magic than mathematics. So mathematics is a beautiful sense. It's a cool thing if you can see, read,